All right, here we go. 100.5 FM, Urban Renewal Project. I'm DJ Denise. We've got another amazing interview for you this week. I am DJ Denise. I have been DJing in the city for just about, I want to say 20 years. I'm thinking about my oldest child, who is 23 years old. When you lock eyes with somebody really grooving to a track, then you like mix in another one and they're just like, yes, like that was crazy. When you can see the room like start moving, everybody's bouncing with the same rhythm or they're, swaying the same way. That's the best part about DJing. My earliest memory of turntables and records was probably at home with my parents. My dad had an extensive record collection. The family would be preparing dinner and he would tell me, the eldest, to go grab the record and play a certain song on the record. There wasn't any early scratching back in those days. It was pure just playing music.
I go back with DJ Denise in between 15 and 20 years. I met her first when I was DJing at a local pub in my neighborhood, and I saw Denise and she came up to me and she told me she was a DJ also, and I was like, wow, female DJ, amazing, hip hop.
Entering the scene when I started was a different time. There weren't as many women, or even women of color. I'd come into the scene, I'd be pretty much the only woman around when things were going on. Challenges that I had starting out were barriers with say money and equipment. I didn't get as many gigs back in those days, so it was really me having to go to work, get those hard hours to collect all the equipment. I actually moved out at a really young age. I was 17 when I moved out, so paying rent was actually my focus. So there was no easiness, sitting back and chilling. I actually had to hustle to keep a roof over my head and make sure that I was fed. FWH was the spot to be. They sold records, clothing. The owner would have some DJs come in and spin on Fridays and Saturdays and stuff like that too. So shout out to Flip Out and J Swing and Kilo C. They'd always be up in there. I had a little job at Kentucky Fried Chicken, and I'd come in there with my paycheck, just slam it down and grab as many records as I could get.
DJs do make a lot of sacrifices, with money, the whole thing. Am I gonna buy a record or am I gonna buy lunch? That was a big thing back in the day. And I literally would take my whole paycheck from working at Wendy's and buy 5 records. Make sure you pick the right ones.
Urban music, hip hop from Vancouver. We're back in the studio. It's hot like fire. DJ Denise, 35 on Instagram. I can say that there have been times that I've wanted to quit. I was diagnosed with cancer in 2018. They found some cysts in my colon. And so I actually had to leave the show for a little bit. I didn't really tell anybody what happened. I stopped DJing. I had to go in for surgery. It's so strange. You just think about when you're asking the doctor, why me? And they have no answers for you. It's, oh man, it's heartbreaking, but I'm happy to be here. I'm in remission, and just having to think about that scare and just hoping that my body holds out, because I don't want to leave this earth yet. I have so much more to do. Channel 9, here we go. Ready. I also, over these years, have been acquiring sound equipment. It's packed in my apartment. I can't wait till we can move into some bigger space because we're tripping over speakers and wires and you name it, I've got it. Microphones, it's wild. Check. There we go. Chat. Okay, so Ox, I need to be on. The business is really growing. My children are learning everything that I teach them on the job, which is wonderful. So God, please don't take me, but if I do go, they can take over the business. Can it be because the mics are like low, the batteries are dying? I eat, sleep, and eat music, basically. Yeah. No, there's no power button.
DJ Denise is the epitome of hard work. She comes off as somebody that does stuff for the love of doing it and giving back to the culture, and doesn't think about the money or the fame or any of the materialistic things that come along with the industry. She's all about the love.
Let's get our mics together, let's get our cameras on.
If you're gonna stick around as a DJ, you're gonna have to like it, because it's gonna be pretty wearing on you, you know. But you keep at it because you love it and you're contributing. You know, Denise has a radio show going on for almost a decade, which is amazing. You know, people ask me like, why do you keep doing it? It's like, I just keep doing it. I like it. I've been here and I'm doing it, and I haven't necessarily tried to be kind of in the scene this long. It just happens to be what I've done, you know. And same with Denise. I mean, she's just there. She's there doing it, and she's a staple. Big up, Denise! Boo!
My message to any people that want to pursue art the way that I have: don't quit. It's easy to quit, but it's harder to continue. Just keep pushing. That would be my message.